guys, I have a question. I wanted to know if any of you tried funding your crypto account with Royal.
I haven't as yet. I plan to. Why you talk about issues?
Yeah, I tried funding it, but it keeps telling me that the card is declined and money's on the card. They told me to contact the bank, but I said, let me find out if it happened to anyone else before I reached out.
You probably would have to contact the bank so that they could clear the transaction because I heard of one or two people who said the same thing. I just haven't done mine as yet because I have a Skrill account.
Uh-huh.
So my Skrill my RBC account is linked to my Skrill account, so I possibly be end up funding mine through Skrill. But if you're doing it direct, you might have to contact the bank and make them aware of the transaction so that they could clear it.
Okay. Because I have Skrill as well. I probably will try that before I reach out to them then.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Get down. Get down.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's popping? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all early today. Y'all feel that's how y'all feeling on a Sunday? Okay, guys. Okay. How y'all feeling? All right, so this is going to be a quick call today. Just wanted to do a pop-up because I know a lot of you were on Doc's call just now. His 2 o'clock Sunday setups, right? And I know some of y'all are hopping on there just because you are always to everything. But I want to make sure that you are really understanding what it is that he's giving out on those calls, so you understand like how to maximize it, right? How to maximize everything that he's given. So let me see if he dropped any of the stuff in the Telegram yet. Because he usually, so on Doc Sunday setups, guys, this is for regular Forex, okay? This isn't HFX, this is regular Forex with MetaTrader. So even though you're doing HFX, guys, you don't have to feel like that's the only thing you can do. You could be taking some of these other trades from regular Forex too, if you want to. Let's see if he's dropped it in the group. He only dropped Bitcoin so far. Okay, now y'all don't want to be trading Bitcoin, but I'm gonna pull up this markup just to explain what it means. And the same thing applies to all of the currencies that he goes through. You know, he went through about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He went about through 14 or 15 different pairs. Now, keep in mind, y'all, Bitcoin, you might want to stay away from. It's very volatile. When I'm talking about trading it, remember, now we're not talking about buying Bitcoin in your portfolio. That's different. When we're talking about trading it on a day-to-day basis, Bitcoin is very volatile. So if you're new, you're a beginner, don't mess with Bitcoin, okay? Also, if you're going to be trading Bitcoin, you want to have at least $300 in your trading account to even potentially do a 0.01. So just, if you're new, stay away from Bitcoin and stay away from the indices. What's the indices? That's the US 30s, the SPX, the NAS, German 30, right? If you're, been here a while and you have some experience, then sure, maximize your profits. But if you're new, y'all, just stick to foreign exchange currency pairs for right now until you build the skill. All right. So I wish I had one of his actual setups. Let me see if I can text him real quick and see if I can get one really quick. Hold on. Let me see. Oh.
So,
hey,
I screenshot some of them. So let me send some to you.
Okay, yeah, send me one of the currencies, like any of, thanks, good stuff. Yeah, just telegram me one of them, and then I'll actually mark it up the way he has it marked up on the on his chart and kind of explain what it means. So the thing to know, thanks for that, Mo. The thing to know about Doc's setups, and what I want y'all to understand the difference between setups and signals. Okay, this is a big deal. Setups means that these are trade ideas that are setting up to happen. Okay, when you see what he sends, I don't mean enter a trade right now. You got to wait for some conditions to happen before you actually enter the trade. That's what a setup is. Now, usually when you get trade signals, those are signals that saying type, copy and paste these exact numbers into your phone to get into the trade. So the ones that, Kevin Howell and Gilberto give on Sunday night mentorship calls, those are typically signals because normally they're pending orders. That means that even though they may not be ready to activate yet, they're giving you the parameters so you can set the numbers in your phone, and when it activates, it's going to activate on its own. Okay, but Doc does a market analysis of what he expects to play out throughout the week. So what you got to understand is some of these trades that he's given, they may activate tonight when the market open, or they might activate on Wednesday. We don't know. You're just waiting for the condition to be met. You're just waiting for the condition to be met so you can actually get into the trade. Does that make sense? If that makes sense so far to everyone, drop some sevens. Okay, want y'all to understand the difference between, a trade signal and a trade setup. Okay. Awesome. Let's see which one he gave us. Okay. Oh, let's see, AUD JPY, Euro JPY, and GBP USD. Okay, perfect. Let me look for one that's kind of setting up nicely so we can, okay, I see one, a good one. Okay, perfect. Euro JPY, let's do this one. Okay, cool. All right, so that makes sense to everyone, right? All right, cool. So let's look at one of the trades ideas that he sent. So I'm gonna let's see if I can actually see the URL. Okay, I can't. I can actually pull up the actual chart that he marked up. So normally what happens is once he goes through the market analysis on the training call, he drops the actual setups in the chat so that you can see his markup, right? Now, here's what you got to do when you get the markup. You got to mark it up on your own chart, okay? So that you can access it. Because remember, what he sent to you is his prediction or his speculation of what's going to happen. But for you to actually see it work out in real time, you got to mark up your own chart on TradingView. That's why everyone on the call needs a TradingView account and get familiar with how to draw the lines and how to use the app, because that's how you're going to be able to make some money, okay? So let me show y'all something. I'm going to show you the chart he dropped, and then we're going to mark it up together. Because so we're going to go through the process you need to be going through when you're actually utilizing his setups, okay? Because you're waiting for the condition that he gave to be met for you to be able to get into a trade, all right? So let's go ahead and go right into it. Hang on. Hang on, y'all. My Google Chrome just completely closed out. Really? I've been in it all day. All right, so let's go here. Okay, if you can see my tab, right? Yeah. So Empress Mo sent me a screenshot, and at the top, the URL is there. So when he drops these in the groups, guys, these are clickable. You can click on it. It's going to pop up his chart. You want to look at his chart and then go to your chart and mark up to make it identical. So we're going to go through that process. So because he didn't drop it yet, I'm going to actually manually enter in his chart so we can see it. VLXZ6C64. Let me turn my oven off, y'all. I was cooking. Okay, cool. See, I got an alert for Bitcoin coming up. Let me see. Let me go to my. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my trading view, my personal trading view. Okay, because I was marking up some charts myself. I'm learning the crypto, the swipe coin scalper. Once I get this down pat, y'all, we gonna make so much money. The products we have are amazing. You just gotta start learning how to use them, y'all. I'm telling you, there's so many things that's like, oh my God, I can't believe we have access to this. It's the cheat code, okay? All right, cool. So let's look at, so here's what happens. So when you get the signal from Doc, this is Doc's markup for Bitcoin. Well, why this is Bitcoin? You sent me Bitcoin? I don't know what I put up. Hold on, that's my trading view, huh? No, that's crazy as hell. Hold on. Am I freaking out? Am I predicting the future, y'all? VLXZ. Oh, okay. So this is, okay. All right, so no, that's not gonna work, y'all. Never mind. That's, no. I have to see the actual saved markup that he sent. But I'm gonna still show it to y'all and bring it up. Okay, I just was trying to do something to make it easier, but that's not gonna work. So let's ignore this chart, y'all. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna open up Telegram so I can get the chart from Mo, so y'all can see Doc's chart, and then we can go through this process. Okay, so Mo, here we go. We're gonna use this one, right? Okay, so we're gonna use this one, but I'm gonna save it, and then I'll just bring that chart up. Hang on, guys.
So anytime a chart is marked up on TradingView, it automatically saves that what you do in TradingView?
No, it don't automatically save it, but you can save it. And I'll show y'all how to do that. So you'll see, like, when Doc actually is about to, he does a save, and you can copy and paste that link to share it with someone else. I'll show you.
Oh, he didn't do that yet. That's why what I screenshot wasn't really there.
Right, that's his actual live chart.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if this gonna work for y'all. Hang on. Let me make this big. Man, it ain't that clear, but y'all gonna get the point, because we're gonna mark it up anyway. All right, once I can see it good enough to mark it up. So let me share my screen. So basically Doc's chart looks like this. Okay, y'all can see that, right? Yeah,
we can see it.
Okay, cool. So this is for Euro JPY, and this is his markup. So he basically has buy zone, sell zone, and targets. Now, when I first started in the academy and I was getting on some educators who did this, I was like, what in the hell they mean? How could you have a buy and a sell, right? So remember, this is a setup. So this means that you're looking for a specific condition to be met before you either buy or sell. So looking at this right here, y'all, and I'm gonna mark this up so we can see it much better. Let's do that first. So let me just show you the steps that you should be taking when you get a chart from Doc. So he drops the chart, and his own will be the actual chart, so it's gonna be crystal clear, okay? You pull up the chart, and then you go to your trading view, okay? And you're basically gonna mark the exact same zones that he has on this chart, on your chart, so you can duplicate what he has. But the only thing is, as price keeps progressing in time, you'll see what it's actually doing, because this is basically a snapshot of where price is at when he did this markup. So you see right here where my cursor is, right? Right here is currently where price was at when Doc did the markup. But let's say a couple hours pass and price does some stuff, you ain't gonna know what it's doing on Doc's chart because it's like stuck in the past. You need to mark up this chart on your trading view so you can see what's happening in real time. Does that make sense to everyone so far? Y'all can unmute yourself. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and mark this up. All right. So let's do that. So I'm gonna stop sharing the markup, but I'm gonna go to trading view to show you all how to mark up. But just know that I'm just drawing the lines that he has here. And how do I know what he has? Remember, on his clearer version, all you want to do is look here. All you want to do is look at, why can't I do this? See over here where it has the numbers, where the lines are 127. I can't really see what they are. So this might be a challenge because I can't see what these numbers are. But on your real chart, you'll be able to see those numbers, and you just drawing lines at those same numbers that he has, so you can have the same chart as him. Okay, so I might have to still reach out to Doc.
I can read it to you.
All right, cool. Okay, good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this share, and I'm gonna bring up my, I'm gonna share screen with the browser for trading view. Okay, so let's go here. Wow. All right, cool. So here's trading view, guys. I got an alert. Ethereum. So look, I'm about to go in a trade. Ethereum. I want my alert on. When it passed a certain level, I wanted to know for a sell, but it ain't what I want yet. Okay. Y'all, it's something completely different. It's just a trade I'm looking for right now for myself. Ethereum. Oh, no. I ain't gonna bother with that. Okay, so what's the currency pair, Mo? Mo is gonna be my assistant for this lesson. She's gonna give me all the zones, all the numbers, so we can mark it up. I think it was Euro JPY, right?
Yeah, Euro JPY.
Okay, so guys, when you come to your trading view, okay, you come to your chart, right here is where you're gonna type in what pair you're looking for. So Euro JPY, I always use the Oando. Why? Because the educators do it, and I'm coachable. That's what they use, that's what I'm gonna use, okay? So this is the currency pair. Now, Doc, I think, almost always marks up on the 1 hour. So I just bring up my chart so I can see what he would see. So this is kind of a blank chart.
Yeah,
now I need to draw my lines where he has his lines. So you can just, you can give me first the buy zone and the sell zone numbers first, Mo, please.
Okay, so the first buy zone is 127.843.
Okay, hold that thought. Okay, I'm gonna need that again. So guys, how do you draw the horizontal lines? This little icon right here has a line. If you click the little arrow, it's gonna give you all the options. If you need a whole trading view lesson, guys, there's one in the Academy in the 100 series for FRX. I think there's even one in for HFX. It's a trading view tutorial. I have one on my YouTube too where I'm walking you how to use trading view, okay? So we want a horizontal line. He just comes here and do a horizontal line. Now, because I use trading view, there's also a shortcut, keyboard shortcut to draw the line. Like, you know, like how you can do Control V and Control C to copy and paste in Word. You can use little shortcuts in trading view to draw lines and stuff, okay? So the first line is gonna be at where?
Hold on, sorry, 127.843.
So guys, you see I'm moving my line, right? If you look to the right, that's what those numbers are for on the y-axis. Remember, y'all thought you never was gonna use x and y-axis from school? It comes in handy now. So over here, you're just basically looking for the number. So it's 127.843.
43. Yes.
So you see right here, it's 127.842, right? I'm gonna click my line.
843.
Right? So it's, you see how it's a little off, right, guys? So here's a cheat code. Because when I first started using TradingView, I used to be here struggling, trying to find the exact line. No, drop it in the general area. Now you can double click on the line, guys. And there's an option here that says coordinates, and you can literally just type it in. So 127.843, boom. And that's what? The buy zone?
That is the buy zone, yes.
So I'm just kind of doing what Doc has so we can kind of duplicate his chart, okay? So that's buy zone, okay? So guess what? Now Mo's gonna give me sell zone. Now that I know I can just type the coordinates in, I don't really care where I put my line. So I'm just gonna drop a line, double click it, and then Mo gonna give me the coordinate. What's the number?
127.668.
668, boom. And that sell, what's that, sell zone?
Sell zone, yep.
Sell zone, okay? Hold on, let me move that. I had an extra line. 127.668.
Yep.
668. Boom.
668.
Now my lines are there. Y'all see the buy zone and sell zone are there just like on Doc's chart. Okay, so give me the targets for the sell.
The first target for the sell zone is 127.350.
350. That's TP1. Okay. Okay, what's TP2?
TP2 is 126.971.
126.971. Boom. Okay, does he have a TP3?
He has a 3 and a 4, but for some reason there's a euro that's of a screenshot on there. So
okay, that's cool. That's fine. So we just put the first TPs for now. Just this is just for an example. So that's cool. Now give me the TPs for the buy, Mo.
So the buy, sorry, excuse me, 128.134.
134. TP1. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, 128.381.
128.381. And that would be TP2, right?
Yep, TP2.
Okay, so guys, basically, we just replicated Doc's chart. So he's saying this is the buy zone, this is the sell zone, this is the targets. Now, what does this mean? I'm gonna make this so crystal clear for y'all right now. Y'all gonna just love me, okay? So basically what Doc's charts mean is this. And I'm gonna make these lines green, just because green means if it hits that line, we made money, okay? I'm gonna make it super simple for y'all. And you can do this on your chart. This helps me. So if I'm looking at it at a quick glance, I know what the lines mean. I don't have to like read, right? So I know green means I'm making money. The white lines is just my zones. So what this means is this, y'all. Price is currently right here. You see where this red line is? This is always where current price is. The last candlestick it's on, where this little dotted line is, price is currently right here. So if you look to the right, you see the price is currently at about 127.766, right? Y'all follow that, right? So what Doc is saying, or his setup saying, is right now, this is where price is currently at. His setup says, hey, if price breaks this white line, this buy zone, you're gonna be entering for the buy. If price breaks this sell zone, that means we're going for the sell. So basically it means that we don't know what the market is gonna do, but if the market does this, this is what we're going in for. So at this point, we don't know if we're gonna be buying or selling Euro JPY. Nothing has happened yet, it's in the middle. But let's say price starts to do something like this, okay? Let's say price does this. Let's just say, we don't know what's gonna happen. This is just hypothetical. Let's just say price, it's a little cool feature on here. If I could find it, it's called like goes. Okay, boom. Let's just say price decides to go like this. Okay, y'all see that? Hold on. Boom. Wasn't that cool? Come on. Y'all bear with me, okay? Okay, so let's just say price decided to do this, right? it goes above the line and breaks the line. Now we know that price has met the buy condition, right? Price breaks and closes, and I'm gonna talk about that in a second, but just for the general idea, if price did this, guess what? Now what are we looking to do, y'all? What are we looking to do? If price does what that little thing I just drew, what are we looking to do now? Buy or sell?
Buy.
We're looking to buy, right? If that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, y'all stop me. It's cool. Okay? Do you understand why we'd be going in for the buy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because price broke the buy zone, right? Now, guess what? Very well, price could do this instead. We don't know it. So right now, that's why it's a setup. We wait, right? We wait. So what if price decides to do this now? If price goes down instead and breaks the sell zone, what are we looking to do? We're looking to sell, right? So right now, that's why it's so important to have your trading view set up, because you got to keep checking it. You don't know what right now price. This is still cooking. Okay, we don't know yet because it hasn't broken our zone yet. All right. So what we're looking for price to do, guys, okay, is we're looking for price to go to either break our buy or sell zone. We don't care which one it does. We just needed to break one or the other, right? So that's why it's just patience. Now it's just sitting there waiting. If it breaks the buy, then we go and be looking for Euro JPY for a buy. If it breaks the sell, we're looking for the sell, and we don't know when this is going to happen. Okay, that's why you'll always hear Doc talk about alerts. Okay, now this is not required, but this is just why he talks about alerts on TradingView. Because now, guess what? If you don't have alerts, you're gonna be checking this all day, like checking to see is it there yet, and that's fine, right? It's fine. But if you have an alert set, when price crosses your buy zone, you're gonna get an alert on your phone once you have the TradingView app, right? You're gonna get an alert on your phone or on your computer saying, hey, price is around the area. So now you know to go look at your chart and see what's happening. That doesn't mean it's time to get in the trade. It just means now price is above your zone. Pay attention. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, awesome. So y'all see when we were getting started, my alert for Ethereum went off. I was like, hold on, y'all, I gotta check. Because clearly it's around a zone that I wanted to pay attention to. So when it alerted me, I'm like, okay, let me see what's happening with that trade. Is it ready for my, for me to do what I was looking to do? And it's not. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying to trip it. What that allows you to do now is, guys, you don't have to be glued to your MetaTrader 4 screen all day, right? You don't have to be glued to the computer. Because if you got an alert, you know it ain't there till the alert goes off. Now, when the alert goes off, now you want to check your computer, see what's happening to see when is the best time to enter the trade. Okay, so here's what we're looking for out of these buy zones or sell zones. Okay, now this is the conditions of a break, what we call a break and close. So you're not just waiting for price to break. Let me find an example. Y'all know what this means when you see like a wick. Let's look at this right here. We're looking at this candlestick right here. Okay, this one right here. You draw a little rectangle. Okay, we're looking at this little area right here, right? So what a wick means, guys, okay, on a candlestick means that price pushed up to that level, but then it came back down and it closed here. So guess what? Look at our line, which is our buy zone. Let's just take it back in history. Let's just pretend that this was what we were really looking for. Okay, let's just pretend none of that happened yet. Okay, boom. So let's act like that's the current candlestick. Now, y'all see how price, let me move it over here so you can see how price went up and then it came below, right? So what a close means, okay? When we say break and close, that means that not just the wick is above the line, but the actual body of the candle is above the line, okay? Does that make sense to y'all? So this broke the line, but it didn't close above the line. It closed right here. So that's not considered a break and close. It's not ready yet. Here's why the break and close is so important. Let's say this was the same trade. Doc said, this is your buy zone. When it breaks and closes above this buy zone, get in, right? Let's say you weren't patient and it broke and you got in the trade because it just broke the line. But guess what happened, guys? Look what happened right after that. Price came all the way down here. You want the price to break and close above it, okay? So the reason that's important, so let's look at one. So this candlestick here, guys, is this a valid candle? This one here. This one here, is this a valid candle?
Yes.
Is that a break and close?
Yes.
Right, okay? It's a break and close because it broke above and it closed above. Now look what happened, y'all. The last time price broke and closed this line, look what happened. Price went from here. So let's just say this was the conditions of this trade, right? Went back in time here. Price broke and closed. That means what? We can get into the trade, right? Now, that means that this is a valid condition for the trade. And I'm going to show you one more thing to get an even better entry. But just follow me here. Break and close. Is it a break and close? Yes. Okay, it's above the buy zone. I can enter this trade for the buy. So you could have entered the trade for the buy, y'all. And look what ended up happening. Price went right to Doc's first TP. Okay? It went there. Y'all see that? The break and close, eventually it actually went up because it broke and closed the zone. Now look at what, let's see what actually happened with price though. So if you got into the trade right here, because it met the conditions, what would have happened, right, is it would have pushed all the way down. Some of y'all would have been freaking out like, oh my God, I can lose the trade. It's going in the wrong direction. That's only called a retest, guys. Every time price breaks out of a zone, not every time, but majority, because we can't predict the markets. Nothing's 100%. But anytime there's a break of what we call structure in the market, price always breaks structure and it almost always retests. So it always goes up and comes back down, similar entry before it actually pushes up. So that's exactly what happened here. You got into the market, price came all the way down here, then it started to push up. Even came down even further, and then it made the move all the way to the target. Okay, so what that means is you'll always hear, most educators, you'll hear Doc say it all the time, but when does he get into the trade? He's waiting for the break and then the retest, then he gets it. So what that means is that on this candlestick, price broke and closed. So we know we're about to get into this trade. We just want to get the best, okay? So the retest is testing my heart level. Yeah, it does, but that's where you got to be patient and walk away from your phone. Don't just watch your phone because it's going to make you go crazy. Because I don't even want to see the retest. I just trust the analysis. I ain't looking at the trade for a while. Okay, so what you want to do is price broke out, it closed, and then look what it did. It retested. So it retested, okay? It came back up and closed above again, and then the next candlestick, y'all. You know, so after the retest, you almost know it's almost going to retest. What I wait for is to get the sniper entry. Once the price breaks and retests, on this red candlestick, guys, I wasn't getting it because it's too far from my entry, from the zone, right? I would have waited for this next candlestick. Once price broke it again, I was getting in again because I'm like, okay, the break and retest already happened. Now it's about to push up. So I would have got in probably right around this level right here for this trade, right? But guess what happened? So price started to go up, you happy, you like, okay, it'll be above. But then this one would have broke your heart, right? It would have come all the way down here and retest all the way down here. But that's why you have stop loss. If your stop loss was, and we always tell you to set your stop loss below the next zone or whatever your account can handle. But you want it to be below the next zone because once price doesn't break the sell zone, we're still valid for a buy. It's just in the retest. So I would have had my stop loss probably under here. And it didn't hit it. It came close. It came down towards it. So you would have been in negative a little bit. But guys, then it pushed all the way up to your target, right? So just trust your analysis. Once you have your stop loss set, that's your protection. If it hits stop loss, you lost. Just don't trip. But if it doesn't hit your stop loss, it doesn't matter how close it gets to it. If it doesn't hit it, guys, you're still in the game. Okay? So this would have gone up to target. Okay? Would you set a limit before? Instead, you could set a limit. You could set a buy limit. Okay. Now Doc just uses like the Kim Torres method where they don't really set limits. They set alerts and then they get in manually. So you can see what it's doing. Because guys, here's what happens if you set a limit, which means you're setting in your phone when price gets to this particular price, get me in the trade automatic. The challenge with that is Your phone doesn't know if it broke and closed. Your phone only knows when it touches. So this would have got you in the trade from all the way over here because it hit your zone, but it didn't close. So it still pulled you all the way back. You want to be able to physically see the close before you get it. But it's all preference. It's all your skill level, you know? But for most people on the call who are new, just do this manually. Just mark up your charts, get in the zone. So what's happening now is this, y'all. So right now, price is currently here. Markets aren't open yet, right? So when the markets open tonight, price is going to start moving. This is the Euro JPY. So this is probably going to move tonight because Japan sessions is 7 p.m. and Euro is like 2 in the morning. So this is probably going to happen overnight. Okay, at least the movement. Price might consolidate. We don't know, but we're just waiting for price to either break and close above our buy to go for the buy, or we're waiting for price to break and sell below our sell to expect the sell. Does that make sense to everyone on the call? That makes sense? Does that make things a little bit clearer?
Yes.
Okay. So a lot of times, so when I was new too, like I would see the setups come out and I thought that means just get in. Or I was like, why do they have a buy and a sell? I don't get it. It's just saying, that's why you heard him on the call today. He said, you use a condition called if then. What does that mean? If price breaks the buy zone, then buy. If price breaks the sell zone, then sell. But you want to wait for the break and close. Guys, that's going to be so critical. And I know 90% of y'all ain't going to wait for the close. You're going to see it break in. You're going to, I need to get in now. And then they're going to pull back. Y'all going to learn a couple times. Trust me, I did. Y'all ain't going to be patient. I'm going to say, I'm missing all the pips. No, y'all. When price breaks out, it's very rare that price breaks out and just breaks to the upside. It almost always breaks in your test and then it comes in. And on the retest is when you get the actual better entry because it's coming back lower for your buy so you can get in for even discounted price. Okay? Does that make sense? So here's the steps, okay? Here's the steps. Once Doc drops the charts in the group, let me see if he started dropping them yet. Not yet, because he's doing Facebook Live soon, so he's probably getting ready for that. But he's going to drop them in the group before markets open. What you want to do, especially y'all who knew, 15 pairs, there's no way you could keep track of all of them. I'm going to have you driving yourself crazy. So out of the 15 pairs he gave today, guys, don't look at that Bitcoin and do not look at the indices. If you don't have at least $200 to $300 in your trading account, your Forex trading account, don't look at gold either. Okay? If you got $50, $100 in your trading account, only look at currencies. So he gave out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He gave out about 8 different currency pairs. What I would say to you is choose 2 of them. Choose 2 of the pairs that he gave that you like, okay? And mark those 2 up on your trading view and just watch those 2. If you try to do all 8, y'all, you're gonna miss entries. Focus on 2, okay? Focus on 2. Just keep track of 2 for this week, okay? Get good at it. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be paying attention to the move. So when the move happens, you're on it. If you're watching 8 pairs, you may be looking at USD JPY, but the thing you marked up on Euro JPY is happening, but you busy looking at USD JPY and 4 others. Okay? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the RTP 50K private investment group. Okay? If you want to be added to that group, I can add you to that group, not a problem. But I am going to be sending a lot of signals and setups and stuff in the main Planets and Stars group for now too, because I want everyone to really get maximum benefit from the signals, man. Like the go lives are great, but we got some great educators in our organization who are actually giving out money. And to be honest, y'all, doc setups are ridiculous. I used to take all the doc signal and make money. Then I kind of shifted from trading to building. I'm not gonna lie, but like Monica, Money Ronda, they take all the doc setups, and not all of them, but they have specific ones they take. And they be making thousands. Monica made $4,000 in a day off of one of Doc's setups. Rhonda, I watched her make like $3,000 like in front of me from one of Doc's setups when we were in Houston and Doc did his call. She placed it. She got a big account. So her lot sizes are big. But I mean, we were sitting there in 30 minutes. She was up like $2,000. And I was like, whoa. You know, she's like, Doc is sick with it. She's like, Doc is my favorite educator. You know, so he ain't an educator for the academy, but he's directly associated with our organization, guys. Maximize. So I know that he gives out so many opportunities to make money, but I knew a lot of you guys didn't know how to maximize or how to understand his setup. So I wanted to do this, right? So I hope this helped. So find 2 pairs that you're gonna focus on this week and just watch them. And guess what's gonna happen? Some of the pairs that you pick may play out early in the week, so then you can add another one that hasn't played out yet. Okay? And how do you know if a trade setup is still valid for you to get into or still valid for you to look at? Guys, right here, let's say he dropped this. Let's just say, hypothetically, okay? I'm gonna mess this all up. Let's just say, hypothetically, this was the buy zone and you check this chart on Tuesday and this is happening. Guess what? Is this a valid setup still, or have you already missed the move? What y'all think?
It's hard to tell.
What's that?
Hard to tell. What do you mean?
I think we missed it.
Yeah, so what I was meaning, Shani, you're right. So I was saying, basically, I moved the zones just now, right, from where the real zone. So I put the buy zone here and the sell zone here. So let's just say he gave this to us and price was here during the Sunday setup at this level here. And you weren't paying attention to this, and let's say it's Tuesday, and you come and look at the chart for this, and this is what you see. What happened basically is price broke and closed out of our zone right here. It retested, and it came and shot up and hit TP1. So if you saw this, you would have been like, okay, this already making its move. Now you do have a potential to get back in again because it hit take profit 1. Now it retests all the way here. It might go back up to TP2. But me personally, y'all, if it hits one of the targets, I'm not even trying to get it. I'm like, all right, next pair. It's too risky because this very well could go here and go up again, or it could just be on its way down. Who knows? Target hit, I'm not getting it. Does that make sense? So basically, this was a perfect example of if this was let me see, can I do this? Okay, so let me bring this back. Let's say where the arrow is. What did I do wrong? Hold on. See, I gotta go back to my paid version of TradingView because I could have backtest. I could have erased all of this so you could see it play out. But let's just pretend where this arrow is where Doc gave us the session on a Sunday. Let's just say, and things are happening. Market opens. This is what we're looking for to happen. See the candlestick here? Let's get closer. This candlestick here, it broke. It barely closed above. So you could have got in because it followed the condition. Then it retested. Boom, you got in again, right? You got in. Let's say you got on in this candlestick. Look what price did. You're in the trade. Price did all of this. It kind of consolidated, went up a little bit. You've been in profit. You're in profit. Then it shot all the way up and hit the target. Boom. You hit, if this was your TP in your phone, it hit the target, you made your money. You secured the bag. Okay? So if this was a trade that Doc gave last week, this would have played out. Or a couple of days ago, this would have played out for the buy. Y'all see what I mean? Valid. His setups used to confuse me at times, so thanks for that. Okay, cool. Does this make sense? So y'all see this would have been a winning trade if the zones were moved. But let me put my zones back. I don't know even if I could get it back. Yeah, boom. That's the real zone. That's for this week, right? So right now, price is here. So right now, we still waiting. Price ain't break no zone. So we waiting. We're waiting. Okay? We're waiting. Okay? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So all you want to do is pick your 2 pairs that you're gonna follow from Doc, from the setups he gave. Okay? Once you get them, take the charts he did, go on your trading view and mark up your chart exactly like his. Okay? Mark up your chart. Now, once you mark up your chart, then we play a waiting game. Okay, we play a waiting game. Ken Daisy, okay, what would be the amount of time to enter the trade for? So for this particular, these setups, this is regular Forex, so this is an HFX. So you don't know how long you're gonna be in you'll be in the trade for. So it might take a couple of hours, it might take a day. We don't know. So that's the thing with regular Forex is it's not time-based, it's target-based. So if you enter the trade, you set a target, as long as it takes for it to hit that target, you're in the trade. So some of these trades might last a couple hours, some might last 2 days, some might last a whole week. We don't know, right? But just monitor. And whilst, if you get in trades, guys, and I'm going to use it for you guys who are on this training, go ahead and mark up your charts. You know, if this is regular Forex and you don't even really know how to even, you might not even have a broker set up, get with your sponsor. They're going to help you get a MetaTrader broker set up with, you know, FX Choice or Hugo's Way. And I would say put 50 or $100 if you can afford it into a MetaTrader account. Okay, just so you can be ready for the trade ideas, using proper risk management, because this is extra money on top of what we're making on the Go Live sessions with the HFX educators. Okay, this is just another source of trade, another way to build our money, our income, right? So, you know, if you don't have that yet, you need there's a different app you use on your phone for Forex. It's called MetaTrader 4. And then there's also, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all a trade I was in last night. Let me show y'all, hang on. I gotta jump on from here, right? Run the play. Actually, I'm gonna send the video to my computer real quick so I can show it to y'all. Because I mean, I know the value in regular Forex. I just was focused on building, but I was like, you know what? I going back to like trading serious again. Like I going back in the lab. So this entire weekend, I was studying the crypto app called Swipecoin. Y'all, we about to get paid so serious. That's where they've given out. It's a Swipecoin scalper for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Good stuff. Like I'm gonna be dropping all of those trades in the group. So be funded, have money in your account, get funded up. The only thing with crypto, guys, and I'm being real with y'all, crypto, it's hard to trade crypto with $100 in your account. You want at least $200 in your account if you're going to be trading crypto, just because it's so volatile. But trust me, the money you can make is powerful too. But let's build to crypto, okay? Start with regular Forex pairs, grow, compound your account over time, okay? But let me see if this video popped up and then we'll end the training with this. Because y'all, I was here cooking. Let me tell y'all a joke. So I'm here cooking like this pork loin, right? I don't really make that. If I eat pork, it can be pork chop, right? But I tried this pork loin. I put it in the oven. You know, everything was good. I said maybe like 35 minutes because it's a small thing. So I take it out a little while ago, like right when I told y'all, let's hop on in 15 minutes because I was going to go eat real quick. So I go to the stove, pull it out. I cut it, and I'm like, I know if this is done. I say this might just be juicy pork, but it's too wet for me. So I put it back in again. So I think I'm gonna dry it out. But I'd rather eat meat that's cooked than raw meat. All right, so here, let me show y'all this thing. This is a trade I was in yesterday. Y'all can see this? Y'all can see the chart, right? Cool. Check this out. I was in a Bitcoin trade. Right? Bitcoin sell. Look at that. Look how I was up $78 so fast. Look at that. I was like, I gotta get back in the trade. Like I'm playing, man. And with crypto making the moves, you know, check it out, like $80. Then it went up to 89. And I think when it went to 89, I moved my stop loss and then I got out the trade. Let me see if it's going, did it stop? No, it's gonna move right now. See, like $89, 87, 78. And I was like, you know what? Let me change my stop loss right quick. So let me show you, let me pause it. So what's happening in this trade is I got in here, see where this line says sell, for just 0.02 on a Bitcoin trade. But on Bitcoin, guys, you want to do 0.01 for every 250. So this account had like $500 in it. So I got in for the sell for 0.02. And y'all see, price basically dropped all the way down here in like, this is a 5-minute candle. So this is less than 5 minutes. And I was up like $100. That's when I was like, you know what? Let me set my stop loss. So win or lose, I'm gonna make at least $80 off this trade. You see? Yeah, that was a big drop. When I saw it yesterday, I got in Bitcoin and Ripple the same time. Caught them both. I caught my small account for $100 move in 5 minutes, and then this one was like a $90 move in 5 minutes. And I was like, yo, we've been sleeping on Forex too, you know? But guys, we have access to all of these things. We have access to all of these things, okay, in our back office. Really maximize, like find a product that you like and like master it. If you're on here and you're on HFX, start using Simple Scalper, start using Web Slinger, start using Big Pocket. You know, you got Mello's big pocket strategy, Doc's day job killer strategy. Find something, okay, and stick to it. Don't try to do every single strategy. Like, find one that you're really good at and master it. You know, so like my new thing that I'm going to be mastering for Forex, well, for MetaTrader, is the swipe coin swap scalper. That's the crypto scalper, because that's going to make us a lot of money. So I'm going to master that. You know, I want some of you guys to get great at the harmonic scanner, get powerful at DeLorean, okay? For my HFX folks, you know, get good at cash trap, learn a strategy, get good at it. And then what we're going to be able to do is teach each other, okay? I can't learn them all. So if we all learn one, then we can share knowledge with each other. Like James is good at the scanner, the harmonic scanner. You know, I know Dante, he loves DeLorean, okay? We got some people who like levels, right? So whatever it is you like, we got so many products, but we got to start educating each other on the products to show what's there, because a lot of people aren't using any. And guess what you're paying for? The $175 a month, guys, is for access to multi-million-dollar tools to make you money. So if you ain't tapping in, you're missing out, okay, in a major way. So Doc setups, guys, go ahead, pick your two currencies, mark up your chart, and once you got it, monitor it, and let's secure the buy. You could put some money in your MetaTrader 4 account, you know, $50, whatever you can afford to put there, and just use 0.01s, 0.02s. We're gonna have a risk management training this week, you know, on what you should be trading, what lot size you should be using as you're trading based on what you have in your account. If you got a $50 account, guys, you can't be trading more than 0.01s. Yes, it's only 10 cents a pip, but you got a small account, okay? If you make $5 in a trade on a $50 account, in one trade, you just grew your account 10%. Let's stop trying to get rich in every trade, y'all. Over time, it's gonna blow your mind, change your life, all right? So I appreciate y'all for hopping on, man. I hope this was valuable. If there's more questions, yeah, guys, use the Planets and Stars group, ask the questions, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't feel like you don't know, so you don't wanna say. No, our goal is to make sure everyone gets what they need so everyone can make money. We have too many tools at our disposal for everyone not to be profitable every week, all right? So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good Sunday. We've got mentorship call tonight at 9 o'clock. Make sure you are on. I'm doing the 7 p.m. presentation if you got guests with Money Runda. And let's have an incredible week, man, on purpose. You know, not only are we going to make money trading, I'm so happy and grateful now that our organization has the biggest trading week this week. I'm so happy and grateful that every single one of you guys are going to have your biggest trading day this week, right? I'm happy and grateful for that in advance. All right. And I'm so happy and grateful for the new leaders and the new momentum that's coming into this organization. And we're going to have quantum leaps in the next 7 days. And so many of you on this call are going to have your biggest day trading. And also you're going to level up to the next rank in the business as well. All right. So appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. I'll post this recording as well. I got a lot of recordings to post from last week. But y'all, let's go ahead and let's grow. Let's make this money. Let's secure the bag. And then let's share the information to show people what kind of tools, what we have access to. They need access to. They just don't know it yet. And it's our job to make them feel like they're missing out. All right. So y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all soon.